Okay, this one might be something that the X-Files need to investigate, but soon I'm going to start doing it. It all started back last March when we were out here filming this movie. I think it might have been day 2. Yeah, it was day 2. Me and Stacy Brown, we were out here filming, filming the parts of the movie out here at this trail. As we were walking, we were going to the other end. We're walking around the boardwalk where the other pond is at this trail. And I noticed something. There's a dude standing in the middle of the pond. And he looked weird as crap. And then he asked me, he yelled out a name and asked me, was I that person? And I said, no, I'm not that person. I looked back at Stacy Brown. I said, dude, this dude looks crazy. I said, he looks weird. And Stacy said, he looks like a reptilian. So when we look back at him, now he's standing in the middle of this pond. The sucker had jumped. I don't know if he jumped or teleported or whatever, but he was gone. And you know where we found him? Way up on the other end of the trail. So he went from one point to the other, never hearing a splash one, and we saw him up on the other side of the trail. And he was in church clothes of all things. I mean, that's even the most weirder part about it. Then I'm out here, and this is all maybe in the last couple of months. I've told you about the I've told you about the man in black disappearing and then reappearing. That was the first one. But then I'm out here not that long ago, and an old friend that runs this trail says, did you see this tall gray-haired man behind you? I said, there was nobody behind me. I said, I always look behind me to make sure there's nobody following me. He said, well, somebody was walking behind you. He said, but then he just disappeared. And I think it was yesterday. No, maybe the day before yesterday, a lady told me she saw 2 people walking behind me as I was coming up, going toward my car. And I said, there was nobody behind me. So you got that. Then I'm standing out here with a lady about 2 weeks ago, talking to this lady. This lady pulls up in her car, and she's in this weird, all dressed in yellow, weirdest looking thing I ever seen. Walks by us. I look back at the lady I'm talking to, and then we look to say, where did she go? And we couldn't find her, and she had run off somewhere, and we couldn't find her. So, and then, like I said, then there was one occasion where this lady's following me. I'm heading toward my car. She gets in front of me and starts walking. I look down at my phone, and she disappears. Now, I look all over the parking lot. I look everywhere for her, and I can't find her. So I think we got a case of a bunch of people here that can teleport, and we need to figure this out soon, because this is kind of weird. Like I said, X-Files weird.